All right, Alex, you can take your. Welcome, everybody. This is episode 16.
Yeah, buddy. You see what had happened was my name's Alex Dupree.
I'm Trey the Chocolate Drop.
Happy to have you here for another week. And we're going to get into it this week. Breonna Bloomberg and that big ass headache.
Yes. What is the big ass headache we're talking about?
The big ass baby in the White House. It's like,
yeah. So we're going to talk about that and so much more, man. This has been a very eventful week. You know, it's been so much stuff that has been happening. And plus, we're going to talk to comedian Michi Hall. He's going to stop by. Hopefully, we can get him going tonight. We've been having issues with him, but hopefully, we can get him going tonight. Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
Somebody
more technologically challenged than I am.
Yeah, because you need help as it relates to some of this stuff. Yeah, of course, this is a non-haircut week, so that's why we got the floppy hat going this week, but we still gonna thug it out. And shouts out to my Bears, my 2-0 Chicago Bears. Yeah.
Somebody's really watching that.
What? Watching what?
The sports with no
Hell yeah! Nobody watches the sports games for the fans. Nobody watches any of these games for the fans. Come on.
But does it feel the same?
Yes, because they pump in crowd noise. So if I'm running down the field and I'm about to score a touchdown, they're increasing like the volume of the crowd as if they're actually in the stadium. It's pretty dope. If I'm watching my favorite NBA game, wow. Okay, I just saw something that was. Look at the comments. We'll get to that in a minute. So if you're watching your favorite NBA game and your team is winning and shooting a ball or just slammed on somebody, like the virtual fans and they pump in the sound, it's pretty cool. You're not really missing a beat. It's pretty dope.
Okay.
It's actually better. The baseball game, shouts out to Amy. The baseball games, they have like fake figures in the stands. They pump in the sound. It's the same thing. It does look weird though when you hit a home run and nobody's out trying to catch the ball and fall in their face trying to catch the ball. It's just the ball is out there. It hits the empty seats and there's that. So
I will say I saw the kind of season premiere of Ellen's show and the Kelly DeGeneres. That's the different people. The Ellen DeGeneres.
Wait. Okay, white people, this is for you. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I just saw the opening monologue for the Ellen DeGeneres show because Ellen been in trouble all summer with the investigation and she treated people like crap at her show.
Ellen seems so nice and cool.
I know. But they were saying, and even it wasn't her, but she was other producers. She was letting stuff ride that she knew about and she wasn't putting an end to it. But I also saw the opening of the Kelly Clarkson show. And they got these big old TV screens, like, okay, in, downtown Chicago, in Millennium Park, how you get the big old screen of the faces?
Okay.
The digital thing. So they got a whole bunch of those sitting in chairs. So it actually looks cool while the people are at home watching the show.
Okay. Okay. I dig that. Who did she have on? Because I'm just thinking about how many black people had a conversation to themselves about who the fuck was on Ellen.
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole show. I just watched it. I went to see how she tried to grovel and get people to like her again after that trash at her show blew up over the summer.
Okay.
Yeah, she was going to beg and grovel and say, I'm so sorry. Please like me. Don't take all my money away again like y'all did when y'all canceled me when I was gay.
There is a little hint of assholeness in her. You can see it. It's like a sarcastic, it's a sprinkle of, so with that sprinkle, I can see how all of the other stuff kind of plays into it. So
she's a prankster, she's a prankster.
Yeah. I like Ellen.
I like Ellen too.
Tell me about these dreams you've been having during the pregame warm-ups, because we have pregame warm-ups around here. We do it real big around here. You were telling me about these dreams. What's going on with your dreams that you're having?
So I've had some really interesting dreams and and I didn't even do anything. Like, I know if you take melatonin more than supposed to, that can happen. So last night's dream, and go with me here because there's a lot of detail in this dream. 'Kay, so that man was in the dream. That's we were newlyweds.
Okay.
And Jason Momoa was in the dream too. And they were the same.
Who the hell is Jason Momoa?
Aquaman.
Okay. Got you.
Okay. So they were the same person, but they were going back and forth. Like, no, they're the same person, but sometimes Batman, his hair looked like Jason Momoa's hair instead of his curly hair. It was like not as curly. Sometimes I saw Jason Momoa's face instead of Batman, but it was always Batman. It was always him. Okay, anyway, so we're newlyweds, and for some reason, we're living with all these relatives in the same house, but not my relatives, because these was all white people, so they was his relatives. And I woke up one morning coming in out of a building, and I didn't know where I was. I didn't know the streets. I didn't know how to get home. I didn't have my keys, and I'm like, what's going on? All of a sudden, Batman rushes up to me, and he is mad. He does not get mad, so you don't want to see him mad. He was mad, and he had to bail me out of jail. And I forget how much money it took, because I was supposedly out like prostituting or something. But what happened was one of his nephews.
What?
Listen, I said go with me here. One of his. I was not out prostituting. I was telling him I wasn't doing this. I don't remember.
You went from two dudes, a movie star and your husband, running a train on you too.
We were not.
You've been a prostitute. What the fuck is going on here? I was not ready to log on tonight and hear this. What is going on?
The train thing. Don't say that. That was not what was happening. They were the same person, and we hadn't even had sex. There was no sex in this. Okay. So no sex happened in my dream. Thank you very much. But anyway, apparently found out that one of his nephews or something, we found out when we came to dinner that night and everybody was around the big table. He admitted he sold me into sex trafficking.
I'll be honest with you, Alex. Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
And so then, because I didn't remember anything, so he had roofied me. And then
you had me over here crying. You had me over here fucking crying. Hold on. I was not expecting it. Oh my God. Okay.
So then Batman wasn't mad anymore because he knew it wasn't. He believed me at first when I said it wasn't me, but then now he's like, so you did that? He was like, yeah, there's been some interest in the sex trafficking world for people like her. A little spicy.
I didn't find paper towel or anything. I'm using my fucking sweater. This is crazy. I've stopped listening to what you saying. Because I'll be honest with you, Alex. When you said I've been having these weird dreams, I was like, you know what we'll do? I'll go ahead and decode or translate your dream live on the show tonight. Why not? That would be something fun. So look, I'll be honest with you. The first thing I typed in was, what if you dream that you are newlyweds around your family? I swear that is. But then you start going like all type of other craziness, and like I had to stop the search. So this is too much. This is way too much. I was not expecting this tonight.
Should I stop? There's more.
What? It keeps going. What? Like what else?
Okay, and so then we found out, he was a little snot-nosed kid that sold me into sex trafficking. But then there was some point where the house was overrun with people. And so we just kept trying to find a moment to be alone, just so we could have some intimacy. And then we never could, like somebody kept getting in the way, kept stopping, kept coming into the room or what have you. And the rooms were all messy, and I don't live messy. So that was very out of character. But then Kim Kardashian comes up to me. Well, I'm sitting at the end of the table after dinner.
Did you have something to drink today?
No, I'm not having LaCroix.
Okay, keep going. Apparently, Michi, who's going to be on the show a little later, he's into this shit, and he's telling me what else is Look at the comments. He said it went down, but go ahead, keep going. Did it go down? I'm listening now.
There was no sex. And so then Kim Kardashian comes up to me and she asked me, so, have y'all been able to do it? And I'm like, no, because everybody's around. Even you're here now. She's like, I understand. I've been there before. And then that was it. And then I woke up.
Okay.
That was his last night,
I was just trying to wait. There's more? You have other dreams?
Well, those I can't recall in as great of detail. I just know 2 weeks ago I told Batman some dream I had that was crazy, and a week before. But this was just last night.
Okay. I don't know, like where else we go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell will we transition into now? You know what I'm saying? Whoa.
You can go anywhere from there because nothing's going to tie in. I've been binge watching some TV shows. I can tell you about that.
Tell me about the TV shows you've been watching. Let's jump into that. Come on.
Oh, God. So are you watching Cobra Kai?
I've heard about it. It's like the Karate Kid or something, but no, I have not. Okay.
Yeah. So it is like 34 years later after the Karate Kid. So... And so you got everybody. You got Johnny Lawrence. That was the
Who's that?
blonde.
The white dude. Okay.
Here with his hair was wisping. And then you got Daniel's son. Mr. Miyagi is dead because he's dead in real life. So he's dead.
So you got what was his name? Ralph Macchio. Yep. He's in there.
He's in there. He's still so stiff and awkward. He looked like he got a hanger in his clothes.
How old is he now? What the hell?
What are they, like mid-50s?
So it's their kids? Like, tell me the plot. Like, what's the it?
So it's just basically both of them have been traumatized from when they were teens and this whole karate rivalry that they had. And the dude who Daniel's son beat, he reopened the dojo, the Cobra Kai, after it had gotten shut down because his sensei was, a real asshole. So he's reopening the business and restarting Cobra Kai. And, so now they got their rivalry because he opened Miyagi-Do karate. We got Cobra Kai karate. And it's just, the kids that are doing it. It's good. It's really good.
After a while, I started mixing up, and I don't know why, I started mixing up Karate Kid with Bloodsport. Remember that movie? I don't know why.
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I haven't seen them, either of those movies in over, what is this, 2020?
One is a whole grown man, and the other one is a boy.
Okay. They're fighting each other, whooping each other's ass. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really into stuff like that.
I can tell you still haven't seen Black Panther.
Moving right along.
Have you seen the TV show Woke, by the way?
I have not. What's up with that?
Binge watch it.
Woke. It's on Hulu. Is it on Hulu?
I have no idea where it is. Batman turns the TV on, we watch it. He told me about it. Okay. But Batman, tell me where Woke is. And basically this dude who is he's a comic writer, a comic strip writer. So he's a cartoonist, and he's pretty much living a very whitewashed Black person's life. Okay. And then he gets tackled by the cops, and it happens to him. And ever since it happened, now he sees it, and he's like, I never thought it was going to happen to me. And so it's just, how he kind of tanks his entire whitewashed life, his career, and goes in a whole other direction. But it's good. It's real good.
Okay. I dig it. All right, coming up a little later on tonight, we're in another like 15, 20 minutes. So we're going to talk to comedian Michi Hall. He's a very funny brother. We are very familiar with this cat, and we just want to get his take on all of what we're talking about. So that's going to happen a little later on this evening. All right, so the news of today. Let's not, not walk away from the elephant in the room. Of course, the verdict in the Breonna Taylor case. And I just got, hold on, we had a comment from George Luis Ruiz and said that 2 cops were shot in Louisville for protest so far. I don't know how true that is or not, but if that is the case, I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect?
Yeah, they're gonna try to burn that sucker down tonight.
I hate this, man. They're gonna start trying to kill cops. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a group of people that's like they're gonna I'm just telling you, this keeps happening. Can you, if you can, go ahead and go back on the entire story of the Breonna Taylor case. So from what I understand is police were looking for her ex-boyfriend, got in the house and shot her. Yeah, go ahead. Because I don't have all of the details. I just know that she was shot by the police who broke in her house.
Ex-boyfriend doing some type of big time drug trafficking. And they had thought that he was sending drugs to Breonna for her to keep him hidden and stuff like that. So supposedly when they were coming to raid, they didn't think anybody else was there but Breonna, but a whole bunch of drugs too. So when they came in, and of course the ex-boyfriend's not there because she ain't with him. She ain't got nothing to do with the drug situation. Her current boyfriend is there. They did not expect him to be there. They didn't expect him to have a gun. And so they heard banging on the door or something, and then they both get up to go to the door. And in that time frame, the police with their battering ram, burst the door down and come in. And so they don't know what's going on, but dude thinks somebody's coming attacking us, boyfriend. And so he fires a shot. And from there, police fired 10 shots just out all willy-nilly and kill Breonna. Now, dude doesn't get hit. He's unharmed, but he then calls 911, help, somebody just busted in my house and they shot my girlfriend. So from there, it took a couple days, I think, but from there, they arrested him and charged him with attempted murder on a cop. And they since dropped that because, come on now, whatever. But so she was killed in the hallway of her apartment. That's where.
So are those all of the facts in the case?
Those are the facts how everything went down. So now when we get to
the boyfriend, the boyfriend shot at the police.
He shot the first shot, and that's why they were saying, oh, but then the police won't. They'll get off. They won't be in trouble. They did nothing wrong. Somebody shot at them first. Okay. But they didn't even have all their information. They didn't know another person was going to be there. They didn't know somebody there was a potential of being armed there. They didn't know that they just knew on top of knowing there were drugs there. No drugs were ever found. Okay. And they just bust into the house. They didn't wait for, anybody to come to the door. They didn't
follow proper, or allegedly they didn't follow protocol.
And the thing always is, why are you shooting 10 shots? Isn't it always that?
Yeah.
You take somebody down or no other shots were fired. So I, from my understanding, the boyfriend got off one shot. And so and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but he only got off one shot. And so 1 to 10. Okay. I could be wrong. Okay. But I thought it was 1 to 1.
Now that, I did hear that. I did hear that there was a shot. He kicked it off or whatever. Okay. All right. Because I understand how passionate this story is to people. And, I don't want to say that I would understand why the police, of course, would shoot because somebody shot at them. But I don't know what.
Yeah, but y'all busting into somebody's house. What you expect to happen?
Yeah, true. Okay, now I see the other part of it because it's like, okay, why the fuck are you coming into my house?
Right, middle of the night. Like, what was it, 2 a.m? We talking, yeah.
And no knock order says.
Somebody bust open the door and coming into my house. They lucky he only shot one shot.
Yeah.
I'm emptying everything I have.
Yeah. So now, of course, the protests are happening in all of the cities. I saw Chicago starting protests. Excuse me. Louisville.
Yeah, because nobody was charged.
The officer was charged. Now, what is that? Wonton? Guantanamera? Like, what was that? And I read. Go ahead. You can break it down. So
the one dude who had been fired, he got fired for like reckless discharge of him. We're going to talk about the wonton, whatever. And he is appealing that termination. But the other two are on administrative leave. And the thing was, the grand jury decision said he has like a first count of wanton endangerment, first degree count of wanton endangerment. And that's basically said because he shot these bullets all out into the apartment all willy-nilly. He could have hit people in the other adjacent apartments.
That's the shit that pisses me off. So it didn't have anything to do with Breonna. It was the fact that he had shot his gun and bullets went into other apartments. So basically he's been charged with the bullets in other apartments. That's
that it could have hurt somebody else.
Not Breonna. Yeah, the fuck.
But the whole entire fuck.
I know I've passed my curse limit per episode, but it may be some more cussing going on as it relates to this story, because I understand, and I was saying this on the air today. This is the exact reason why Black Lives Matters was created. This is the exact reason why we're mad. This is the exact reason why you see people just doing stupid shit, looting and protesting. And we're not saying that protesting is bad, but just going crazy and showing, how they feel. This is the reason why right here. I was like, this is why Colin Kaepernick was on one knee. This is the exact reason why. So, man, you can't blame people for being upset at what's going on. You can't be upset or get mad at how people want to react. You just can't. This is a crazy time that we are in. Crazy, man. So we'll just have to see. And the Attorney General, and not that political party has anything to do with the fact that, he's on, we see pictures of him and Mitch McConnell and Trump. Trump tweeted out he's the new star of the Republican Party, but like, come on, bro. Come on. Doesn't it get to a point to where you like care, like emotionally, like, like you have a heart, or clearly kind of messed up, man. So, man, can they appeal or is this it?
Is it? What are they going to do? They just said, the guy in the same breath after he announced the verdict was like, yes, and we still stand with our good cops that are there. And it's like, dude, different press announcement.
Yeah.
Different interview. Whole different. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's nothing's gonna. I mean, people are gonna still want something to happen, but this doesn't make me think anything's gonna happen. So like I was talking to somebody today that said they were hoping it was taking so long, and that was a sign that meant they're really digging up stuff. They got the case going, and something's gonna happen.
Right.
And the guy said, "Yeah, we took so long because we want to make sure we did it right."
Yeah.
And you didn't do it right. 6 months, homie.
Yeah.
Other two on administrative leave. You know what happens with administrative leave, right?
You're still getting paid. I know that for a fact. And you should not be getting paid. So we'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with this. Okay, so break down this Supreme Court situation here, because to my understanding, Ruth Bader Ginsburg just passed away. And what does that do now? Because it would make Trump able to throw in another conservative judge, thus making all the decisions that go to the Supreme Court leaning right, correct?
Yeah, so Ruth Bader Ginsburg was known definitely for fighting for equal rights, human rights, civil rights, women's rights, and she dissented a lot from the other people's judgments and their decisions and stuff. So the thing is, he's trying to sneak in and appoint somebody before as soon as possible before the election.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's got the majority in the Senate when they need 4 people to not go along with it, Republicans, in order for him not to get his nominee through. And 2 people have said they're not going to go, and that's Alaska and Maine. But there's 2 other people.
Mitt Romney said it too.
He said he's going to do it. He's going to vote. But see, this is where it becomes controversial,
though, right?
No, he's about to vote for it.
Oh, I thought he said he was voting against it.
I read for it. Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Either way, we need another one.
Yeah.
So the thing is, where this gets really annoying and really makes you mad, is because remember for 8 months they blocked Merrick Garland from being
the guy that Obama had. Yeah.
And they said, because we're too close to an election, we can't do it in an election year. It's not right. And so that was 8 months' time. So that was then. And one of the head people that said that, Mitch McConnell, he said, this is the reason. And this is why we can't do it. And it's not right. And it's not right to the American people. And this. And so they blocked it. So here we are. We're even closer than that. We're like 6 weeks out.
Right.
And all of a sudden 6 weeks, and he's like, yeah, we can still do it. It's the right thing to do it. But just the last administration, it wasn't.
Yeah.
So that's why people are mad. And the big thing is if they get somebody super conservative on, I'm telling you, I worry about the state of this country, because the first thing they're going to try to overturn is Roe v. Wade. That ain't going to be good, because all of a sudden.
Why would you fuck with Roe v. Wade like 40 years later? You know, how long has it been?
It's been an issue ever since. Conservatives this has been a big thing. They've wanted this overturned ever since it was passed. They didn't agree at the time that the decision was made that it's legal. Right.
Yeah. Shout out Mike Love checking us out. What up, Mike Love? So, okay. But I also heard that when they throw Biden in, if Biden wins the election, should Biden win the election, man, and I'm still a little like, as it relates to that.
I had a dream about that too.
Fuck your dreams, okay? Let's not bring up no more dreams of yours tonight.
No.
Another night. Please, no more dreams from you tonight, okay? Lataka Knox says Obamacare first. That's something that they may try to. Can they do that in the Supreme Court? Is that something that you have to vote on, or what?
He's already been trying that, so that one is just staying on the table.
Yeah,
I don't know who I'm so confused of who takes that down and who doesn't, if they already have a majority. So I don't know who's gonna dismantle that one.
Okay, so we'll see what's up with that. All right, so let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion on the cover of People magazine. Is it People? No, it's People. It's People magazine. She made the top 100 people, and for her to be on the cover of Time magazine. I'm sorry, what I have People magazine down.
Yeah, Time magazine.
That's even bigger, right?
Hell yeah, it is. 100 most influential people.
Yeah, let me go ahead and change that.
They pull her out. What do you think about that?
I think that's huge, because I saw a lot of people that were online kind of bashing at the fact that she's, first of all, a lot of people were showing her love, giving her props, like, damn, look at hip hop, 24 or 25 years old on the cover of Time magazine, one of the most influential people. Your name is up there with Dr. Fauci and, all of these other Oprah,
Don't say.
And then Megan Thee Stallion. So it was just a lot of controversy on just the lyrics, just the music that she talks about, and why is everybody giving her props that she's on the Time magazine. I'm like, well, shit, how many rappers can you say that is college educated? You know what I'm saying? And how many college girls that are on the straight and narrow? Everything she raps about is everything that college girls are doing. So I just think it's pretty cool. This is a different time. This is a different way, and just for women to just hate on her, come on, this ain't the time for all that. Let's uplift one another.
She is one of the 100 most influential people.
Yes. Hey, really, I agree. She can rap her ass off. She can really rap for real. The girl has flow, and she's talented. And don't think that the fact that she's signed under Rock Nation management, that they didn't have something to do with this as well. Just, throwing her to the forefront. But 100, if you're going to throw 100 people from the past year, yeah, Megan Thee Stallion is up there for sure.
I want to see the whole list. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. The Weeknd's in there. And like I said, Dr. Fauci, I don't know who else is on the damn list, but those are the notables, The Weeknd.
Is Cardi B on there?
I don't think so. What has she done in the past year?
You think Megan's more influential than Cardi B?
Now, today, the September 23rd, 2020, yes. If this was maybe a year and a half ago, it would be Cardi. Not saying that Cardi's fell off or anything, but she just came out with a new song, But before that, Megan was killing it the past year and a half. Megan is everywhere. So yeah, Megan is hotter than Cardi B right now.
Okay.
Right.
I just know Cardi just, she's speaking her mind on politics, and she just did that interview with Joe Biden. So I thought that was pretty hot.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
but I think
Joe Biden ain't just gonna sit down and talk with anybody if you don't think you're influential.
Mm-hmm. Well, true, and she does have her audience that that younger audience, but Megan has her audience as well. So, but Megan's hot right now. Like I said, September 2020, like right now. Not that Cardi's fell off or anything. She's just on that, that period where they take a break, and they have to get back to where they need to be.
She gotta go get divorced.
Oh yeah, that too. that too. Yeah. What else do we have? Also, don't forget, like I said, we have comedian Michi Hall stopping by, hanging out with us. He'll be on here as well. You was talking about the COVID cases, right? Cases.
We got the COVID cases. You want to talk about that next? You want to hit up Bloomberg because that is big.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about my boy, Mike Bloomberg, pulling a gangster move. So he has raised just over $16 million, and he is going to pay the fines and the court fees that are outstanding for 32,000 Black and Latino voters in Florida that have had felony convictions, because if you served your sentence but you still owe court fines, you can't vote. So now Florida's on the bubble of being one of those deciding states. And so he's like, all right, we got to get people to vote. So he's just going to wipe out everybody's debt so that they can vote.
But now there's so much opposition to this. And I think they were saying it was going to start an investigation on it to find out where this money is coming from. Of course, they're going to try to pull anything to try to stop the process or whatever. That's two things happening. Yeah, he's trying to help Biden get elected. And he's thinking about 2024. That's his base right there, the felon base. So he's not stupid. Nobody does anything for the free. Come on, man.
And Mike Love makes a good point. Raised or pull out of his bank account. He could have pulled it out of his account, but he raised the money, which I didn't. Yeah. I was like, come on, dude. Can't you just you can just drop the money? Yeah. He has it. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. You just when you get a chance, Sophia, rewind the tape. Rewind this shit here and go back to her, when she was talking about her dreams. Yo.
You asked me to tell you.
A big fucking mistake. Big, huge mistake. Big mistake. All right, and lastly, this 40,000 new cases of COVID. Now, what's happening?
Yeah, they've been linked back to the dummies going back to college. They opened it up too soon. At least that many cases have been attributed to that, because they went and then it was a petri dish and everybody got it, and then they shut them down and sent them back home. So they were like, they didn't even quarantine them there. Well, hell, if everybody got it, might as well leave them where they are. Nope. Sent them back to wherever they came from, small town America, to some places that didn't even have a big COVID outbreak yet. They're getting it now. So they sent the kids off, and then the kids had to come back home.
Yeah. I think everybody should be at home over the internet, e-learning, whatever the hell you call it. Like, why are we back? And then as I look at this number, look, 200,000 people total in the United States.
Dead.
Dead, yeah. Well, shit, I was, wait a minute, when I put that up, I was thinking 200,000 total with the actual COVID that have had it. Now,
no.
This defeats my point, what I was about to make.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, it just hit.
That's how many are dead. We've crossed that number. That's
I'm gonna just go ahead and take it off the screen. I'm gonna just go take it off the screen. It's not making any sense there.
All you had to do was type in dead and it would have been fine. Just add to it.
Man, and as Sophia Edwards says, them students was having parties. Yes, they were. Yeah.
They were.
Yeah. Okay, let's bring in comedian Michi Hall here. What he doesn't know is I've been watching him off screen for the past 10 damn minutes. Is them draws, man?
I was out doing coupon shopping. So I got a couple of these Germ X's out here. I power coupon shop. I got a lot of these iPhones, you bring coupons in. So I have some hibiscus tea. They had that down there with good coupons.
That hibiscus is good.
Let me know if I can take Cash App, whatever.
Got to let you know ahead of time, though.
Yeah. So if anything you need, all right, because I got some raw honey too. So if y'all need any of these products, I mean, I was couponing,
Gotcha.
and that's why I have my mask on because of COVID. And
Gotcha.
yeah.
Look like some,
those are your draws.
look
Those
like
not
some
a
drawers to
mask.
me, man.
Well,
Look like
when you
some
are
drawers to me.
coupon shopping, you wear 2 pairs of drawers just in case they grab you. So I was just ready.
Gotcha.
They know what I'm talking about. That's that.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Coupon shopping. I was out coupon shopping.
Can I tell you that is one of my pet peeves, by the way? The word is coupon. I just want
what?
you to, it's coupon. It's not coupon.
Oh, he didn't say coupon, did he?
Coupon.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay.
Coupons, Trey.
Okay. Coupons. Yeah.
I was coupon shopping.
Gotcha. What's going on, man? How's it going? How's everything?
Well, I hope all this product sale and other than that, things are going great.
Yeah. Cool.
It's been a long day, black folks. We're a little upset about the Breonna Taylor decision, and I think you just should do what you need to do in your neighborhood.
He said it, ladies and gentlemen. He said it.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen anyway. Yeah. So your best bet is actually to be out there and see what you can get in your size, once it go down.
Yeah, if you need a pair of drawers, I got those too. I got packs and packs.
Yeah. Seriously though, what do you think about the verdict, man? That whole situation with Breonna Taylor?
It just seems right now with Trump in office, everybody trying to reinforce the idea that this oppressed society. I was watching a documentary the other day about modern prison and slavery. And yeah, of course they want to keep it that way. All that free labor, and they set it up where you can kick in the door or you have to shoot people, and then they make it where the laws are. You go to jail and give them all this free labor. It's like the perfect system. We put the drugs on the streets, put the guns on the streets. We make money off of that. If you defend yourself, we make money off of that. And now the police just there just to do whatever they want every day. It's really sad. I think we all should join the force and become dirty cops.
I'm trying to tell you, it seems popular these days, man. It seems popular. So you rolling with
somebody who tried that.
So you're rolling with the theory that they're trying to keep us in there just to keep the money flowing, to keep that whole funding thing going. The more of us in there, the more money they're making.
Well, America, we 5% of the planet's population, but we 20% of the planet's prison population, and the prisons are 70% black. So with those numbers, it's hard to say something ain't going on.
Where did you get those numbers, man? You got a notepad right there? How you know these shit that hard?
13th with Ava DuVernay's movie.
I'll just be watching little stuff like that, reading a little bit, just there, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do something to get people to like me more, you know what I'm
saying? Okay. All right. Okay.
I got products.
Yeah. That Bloomberg money, we just talked about him raising $16 million to pay felony fines, man. What do you think about that?
Bloomberg, Kanye West, 2024. Let's go.
I'm trying to tell you, that's the ticket right there, right? They setting it up.
Yes. I'm still voting for Kanye. I'm probably the only one that really believe that if I see him on the Chicago ballot, all the Chicago in me is supposed to vote for Kanye. I'm sorry.
You better not.
I think we need to just cut the interview short right here.
I was about to say, you better not.
We're talking that craziness now.
Hey, Trump winning, man. Y'all might as well accept it now. Not saying that I'm a Trump fan.
I said this earlier. I don't think people are going to be cool with a black woman for president, man. I'm serious. Like, she may have two negatives, and I'm not trying to sound sexist or anything, but Joe Biden passes away, Yep. God forbid it happens. And now you got a black woman that's the president of the United States. Now, a lot of people still racist as shit,
yeah.
And they won't vote for him just because of that. You feel me? So that's why I said it's going to be kind of close. But then again, I thought that back in 2008, and what happened? So
that's true.
My point, they cheated. They didn't stop the voter suppression in Atlanta, and they've been openly doing it with the mail, and nobody doing nothing about it. So I'm just imagining the amount of cheating they are getting away with, and it's only really like a 10%, little space they fighting for, because it's 40-50% of people gonna vote for Trump regardless. So it's that little space they're gonna take. They're gonna cheat that out.
Man.
So,
let me ask you, Mickey, what do you think about when Trump says he ain't gonna get out of office? He ain't gonna leave, and he's not gonna do a peaceful transition of power. But just the fact that he said he's not gonna leave if the election doesn't go his way.
Let me tell you something about old white folks. All right, you ever been to the movies and they were sitting in the wrong seat, and they act like they don't know what's going on until they get there. You know what I'm talking about? They'll be mean, then they ignore you. Why? They looking at, they got the ticket. Then when the people get there, they do all this yelling. That's what Trump gonna do. I know white folks can hold a seat. They will hold the seat. You can be mean, you can yell at them, you can call them names. They will act like they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
If I can see what's going on. And then when they come, they're gonna try to, now when the people come in, they're gonna act like what's going on and try to help or just play crazy. So yeah, he's gonna stay in office. And they're gonna let him.
And they're gonna let him, did you say?
Yeah, they're gonna let him do everything else. You see, he just fought a rape case last week where he blocked the DNA. AG Barr blocked the DNA. The lady had DNA samples from the rape kit. They just asked him for his sample. He blocked it last week.
You've been reading. What the
hell? do Trump rape Gene and it'll come up. Trump rape.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But no, he does have a point there. So I think the election has to be a landslide of a victory for Biden for Trump to no. I think if it's a landslide victory for Biden, I don't think Trump will try anything. Because look, bro, in all of these states, you're losing. But if the shit's close, I think like with Bush and Gore, I think it'll get to the Supreme Court. And look, he just put one of his people in.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he's going. That's just a possible paved way that it could happen. I'm just saying.
I don't see that happening at all.
You don't see that happen? Okay.
And I see that
maybe
if he loses the election, yes, he may try something with like contest the results and do all this stuff and recount again. But the fact that he's going to say, I'm not leaving, that's not going to be able to happen. And the reason that's not going to be able to happen is because, first of all, you can't stop the inauguration.
And if Kamala and them coming in, they just gonna start throwing shit out the White House, man. We in here. This us now,
And then the other thing is, once the inauguration happens, Secret Service.
Hey, wait. Tell Bruce and the dog, man, get the hell on. We doing some stuff. Come back in about 15, Bruce. You and the dog. Y'all take the dog, go back in the room, man. Watch Lassie or something. The dog.
He was showing me something.
We live on the air. We doing stuff now.
It had to do with this. But once that inauguration happens, Secret Service goes to the president-elect. Once that happens, he's the president. So there's going to be, he ain't going to have security no more. He's going to have two people. They give you a couple once you're no longer the current president. You going to have, and then Secret Service are vowed to protect the president. So who's got security here? This new president going to have more security. Also military. Who's the military vowed to protect? Their commander-in-chief, and that's how they have to follow. So he's going to be outnumbered on the security thing. They're going to pick him up by his feet and his little hand.
He's still going to get protected because at this point now he's a former president.
But you only get a couple. You don't get the onslaught of 100, 200 Secret Service people. You get your like 6 that hang around your property forever.
Your little detail. But
if they get you, they get you.
They twist the law though. So
it ain't like you're in office.
The election, right? But then he started a war, and now he got to stay in office. There's ways around. There are laws to keep things in place so he can stay in office. He just got to bend the law, but he's done that on every turn. So I think if he loses, I think he's going to start a war immediately. I really do.
Man.
Throwing temper tantrums, that's all I know. And he did say that he would not admit to a peaceful transition.
Oh yeah, they've been asking him that.
He's like, we'll see what happens.
This is my seat, young man. You don't know it. I was here with my late. This is my seat, sir. I'm not moving. No.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to stay in office as long as possible because they did say we cannot try or convict or do anything to a sitting president. So he needs to try to ride it out as long as he can so that, he's got more time before he got to face the music.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. this is gonna. I said this on Facebook the other day. This is gonna get more interesting as the days pass, because like this dude is unpredictable. He knew RBG was about to die. That's why the motherfucker had the press conference, throwing out names of possible replacements. I'm like, come on, fam. And then like 3 days later, she dies. I'm like, come on, bro. You knew this was gonna happen. He had an inside scoop from the hospital. Yeah, she in that upper room. She don't have that long left.
And he said something like 30 minutes after the announcement, we're going to move forward. It's like, dude, can you just let her die for a hot second?
They knew what the hell was going on.
She get cold? The body's still warm.
They already got the judge picked out. He already sitting there shining his boots up.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go.
There's going to be a woman.
There's going to be a woman.
Yeah, there's going to be a woman.
But, you know, for me, I'm unfriended 60% of my white following. I'm sorry. They say 60% voting for Trump. At random, I'm just going to pick who I decide I think looks like a Trump supporter, and y'all are out, all right? I just got to do something to bring it back to normal, man. I don't know what's going on with this country.
I don't know either, man.
Some people attack, and cops shooting more people, but they keep saying the Black Lives Matter are so violent. But it's more black people getting killed. It's really crazy, man. Right.
Well,
man,
we just need to watch the news tomorrow, because that city's in trouble tonight.
Yeah,
man, it's going down. It's gonna be the purge out there in Louisville.
Are they protesting in Chicago? Yeah, I know. Because I got a news alert that they were protesting earlier, but I only saw like 60 people. But probably Saturday when folks ain't got to work, they'll be out there.
Well, that's not how to do it. Around about 12 o'clock, that's what the organizers say. They say that they go out there around that time. And if you got your bucks and coupons,
I can't believe you just put your whole head through the leg of your drawers.
Well, man. Because in case they start locking people up. You want to be in there with one pair on for a whole 4 days. So I never know if Bloomberg gonna give us but they say 12 o'clock. Yeah. That's when everybody meet with their coupons in the parking lot, and we pick what store we going to do some shopping.
Use that coupon, right?
Coupons.
Yeah. Use coupons, man. Hey, man. I don't know if I should ask you this or not. Well, fuck it. We laugh. How's dating going during COVID, man?
That's what I want to know.
Well, I met a girl on Tinder, and she came over to my house, and you
didn't have drawers on your face, did you, when she came? Or did you?
I didn't have drawers on.
You probably didn't have any drawers on, did you?
First of all, I'm a gentleman, all right? I don't do the no drawers. They have to be screened first. Stuff happened. She laid in the bed. I got a carpet, and her feet was already dirty. So I don't know where her feet got dirty yet. My carpet is not that filthy, and I quit dating for the whole rest of the COVID. I just kind of been chilling.
What did she do with those dirty feet? Did she put them on your couch like Eddie Murphy fuck your couch?
What? No, you know what? It was only 2 scuff marks on my carpet that she left.
Where's she from? The Hundreds?
No, she was actually from the South Side somewhere. Really, okay. You know how when somebody leaves, you erase everything you thought about them. I just erased it. All I could see is the dirty feet.
She definitely has roaches too. But go ahead.
What?
Yes. It's certain like other things that accompany like dirty ass, black ass feet underneath. Like you can't just be a woman with a black ass feet and have a nice, sparkly, clean ass house. The two don't go together.
Don't comment on what I'm just about to say because I'm gonna move past it. But I did have a dream about roaches too in the last couple weeks.
Ooh, fuck your dream. Stop your dream.
What was the roach doing with his legs? Huh? Did he take them off and rub himself with them? What kind of weird dreams? I heard you talk about Batman and Aquaman.
Y'all gotta watch the beginning of this when she was talking about getting the train ran on her from Batman, and it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I'm telling you.
Working the streets, Batman picked you up in the Batmobile.
No more dreams. No more dreams.
Batman was there. They had a trident. They put it on you. I saw that. I heard all that.
Too much. This is just too much now.
I know.
No sex happened though. That you can't put out there. That was so bad.
Yeah.
I think you're just trying to. You want to keep your situation together. I get it. You want to keep. You don't want to let man know you're dreaming about Batman and Aquaman. You know what I mean? Just a regular man. That ain't fair. That ain't fair at all. So,
he looks like him. Anyway, he favors him.
Nice cleanup. We don't believe you. All right.
It's true. They used to do double takes. We were in Alaska. They thought he was the same dude.
What's a double take, Alex, with these dreams? Okay. We know what your idea of a double take is, okay? Batman and Aquaman. Why two superheroes?
You don't tell no more stories, no more drink. Instead of telling people that story in particular.
Yeah, you need more milk and cookies.
I didn't say it before you asked me to tell you my dream.
Lesson learned. I will never do this shit again. Lesson learned.
So me and Wonder Woman and Meg Thee Stallion, we was actually, I had a dream, and everything happened in my dream. Everything.
Hey man, your social media, man. How do people contact you? How do they get in touch with you, man?
Joke Hustler, JOKEHUSTLER. That's my company. We do shows, events, write scripts, and we got products. I got a lot of these iPhones. All right, so
iPhone.
when they DM me, that's for my couponing.
Oh man. Michi used to help me out on the morning show. Alex, you were there?
Yes,
okay, cool. Because I had like the dark skin Aunt Viv and then light skin Aunt Viv during my duration on the air. So I'm trying to see what part, which part the first 90 episodes or the last 90 episodes.
Yeah. I was pulling my career.
Michi used to be on our show a lot in the morning back in the day. And we've been good friends throughout all of that. So man,
Michi got me a side hustle job too.
Oh yeah.
You remember Michi when I was teaching the school
program.
Yeah, we had an episode on our side jobs in between radio. The shit we had to do in between radio jobs. So,
I think I'm still on the air. Was I? I don't know.
Yeah, the struggle.
I thought you was out here with coupons and selling products, so I didn't know what you was talking about at first.
No.
It's a lot of side hustles I got up in there. You know what I mean?
Look, man, hold me about 4 of them hand sanitizers, man, and I, pay you next Tuesday. I got you.
I want that raw honey. Give me that raw honey.
We'll take no credit, Trey. We'll take no credit.
His mind is Jack. Thanks for hanging out with us, bro. We're gonna definitely have to get you on another night, man.
All right, man. Peace, y'all.
Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man Michi Hall. Joke Hustler. Hey, we appreciate y'all for taking us out. Yes, indeed.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice that I could make you cry again.
Oh my God! Stop telling stories. Stop telling people your dreams, please.
Don't ask me them then.
Please. Anyway, episode 16 gone. Thank y'all so very much. See what had happened was I'm Trey the Chocolate Jar.
I'm Alex Dupree.
Holla.
Deuces.